Guys, I am on the outskirts of central Bangkok, having watched a video literally this morning in my hotel room in bed from the Roman cook, Gary Butler, who had some amazing looking duck noodle soup. And I was in two minds, I didn't know where to go, didn't know what to eat this morning, watched the video and just went, that's where I'm going. Okay guys, so I had to interrupt the start of this video. Bear with me in this, because in this video, I am about to eat, personally, the best duck noodle soup. Hell, the best dish that I had in the entire trip of Thailand. It's in this video. So keep watching and enjoy. So I just got off at phra MRT, and it's about a 15-20 minute walk down the road to this little side street that he went to where everything looked delicious and he really looked like he was enjoying it. And you know, with Gary, if he really enjoys something, he likes to share it. So today, that is where I am going. I'm going to go down there, I'm going to have a look at what we've got, and just behind me, I'll see if I can flip it around and show you. Just over here is one of the largest Buddhas I've ever seen, and I do believe it is one of the largest Buddhas now in Bangkok, or it may be even in Thailand. It is humongous. It is as big as a tower block. Absolutely huge. Now, I'm not getting over there today, but I may go over there in the next couple of weeks. But we are going to walk down this insanely busy road. Traffic's not too bad, but the noise is tremendous because it's echoing from all the concrete above me from the MRTs, which cross over at phra. So 20-minute walk, we're going to go down there, we're going to see what we can get. I'm starving, I haven't eaten anything since the Chinatown video last night. So we will see what we can get. So that wasn't 20 minutes, that was probably like a quarter of an hour maybe. 15-minute walk, and then I am near the street where Gary was recording. However, obviously just down the road from there is a market called phra market, perhaps. So not 100% sure on the pronunciation. How you doing? You good? So obviously now it's like people seeing me walking around being farang. So we'll have a quick look through the market and see what we can find. So I'm not sure what the best time for the market is. It could be early, it could be late. Some of these markets are open so early. But I absolutely love just seeing everyone kind of going about their daily lives, which is just brilliant. So we'll walk through here and then we'll head down to the street, the duck noodle. I'm not sure exactly what they sell or what we'll find, but we'll find something. So we're getting a lot of funny looks being the farang in the market. So I do like it though, because everyone's like, you get funny looks, but everyone's all smiles and happy and just kind of going about their daily lives, which is great to see. And it kind of spreads for quite a large distance, to be fair, onto the street and across the road we're going to head down the street to my left when we can cross the road. This is the fun bit of Thailand. Then all of a sudden everyone will just go. This is where I am. I'll walk down a bit further because this is just like a crate. Like this is a place for like cabs to pick up. See, that was not the place to cross. I think everyone there was waiting for taxis. So But we'll head down this street, and then I think it's a left somewhere, and then we will be where we need to be. That's the thing, it's so much traffic everywhere, and the zebra crossings are more direction or guidance as opposed to law. So we will see what we can get. It is 10 o'clock and it's like 31 degrees at the moment, so it's a really good hot day. So we've just arrived at the street, and as you come in to the street, you walk over a set of train tracks, and there's a train just in the distance. It's too far away to tell. I think it's coming towards us, so we'll hang on here and we'll keep an eye on it. So what were the chances of the timing? I don't know how often trains run through these parts. I think they're probably about every hour. Correct me if I'm wrong. However, this is a pretty good place to be as the train comes whipping by. So just make sure you look both ways before you cross the road. So this is the street. You just want to keep an eye out behind you for bikes whipping up and down. We got crispy pork, and it's just like everyone just kind of going about their daily business, and yeah, very much away from your normal everyday stuff. So looks like there's a temple just to my right as well. So we're going to walk all the way down the street here to the bottom, and then we will come back up and get some food when we walk back up this street. I don't think it's a very long street, so we'll get what shots we can now and then come back and grab something after. So you can tell when you're in an area that isn't touristy, obviously, by the fact that there is zero translation on the food. So I think today is going to be a guess and sit and hope. But again, it's kind of a step up from Terminal 21 and then a step up from Chinatown, and just kind of easing you guys in gently to what the city has to offer. And I'm by no means an expert, however, I will say that everywhere I've been to so far has been delicious, and obviously we will continue hopefully with that trend. I'm sure we'll find something that we don't like. I mean, the only thing I haven't really liked is in Terminal 21 when we had the ginger bean curd soup, because it just wasn't sweet as I would have hoped. In fact, there was no sweetness. Any kind of sweetness in that would have been delicious. But this is it. This is the end of the street. So we are now just going to double check and see what is good to have. We get to the end and it just breaks off into another junction. So this is where we're going to eat. So first stop was the duck soup, which I am just so excited to try. This is one of the ones that Gary went. I think the second one in this video. So Gary, my trust is in you, pal. So then on the table, we've got some chili and garlic, some dried chili, some sugar, maybe MSG, chili vinegar, some fish sauce, and then your spoons and your chopsticks ready to go. I'm excited for this. I'm just going to taste that broth first. considering duck is a very like fatty bird, it's a very clean flavour. Just added some extra chilli in there, put some punch because she said it's not a spicy dish, and it really isn't. I think that's a misconception in Thai food, is everyone just thinks everything just blows your head off. But there is such a balance of flavours in foods in Thailand. Some are spicy, some are sweet, some are salty, some are all of the above. Huge pieces of meat in there. That is so tender. Some crispy bits of pork in there. Looks like some duck liver. That liver is so good. It has a flavour of liver, but it's not really gamey. Like the flavour is there of it, but again, it's kind of clean and fresh. Those noodles, really sticky. A little bite to them. The addition then of that sort of minced chili and chili vinegar. Again, it's a massive balance. Like a lot of the foods can be quite rich in flavour. I think they're my favourite bit, little meatballs. When they make these meatballs you get over here, they're almost spongy in texture. That's why they've mashed up that meat so much that it becomes a really fine paste. It's not like a sausage meat, it's even finer than that. It's like, I think the closest thing we have in England would be like a Richmond skinless sausage, that kind of texture. But it's less mushy, they've kind of given it a bit more body, it has a little bounce to it. Like, this is just phenomenal. So, I don't think I've had that many bad foods in Thailand. Some have maybe not been to my taste, but even that is very minimal. They're strong flavours, they're bold flavours, but essentially the quality of the ingredients that they're using are very good, very fresh. And they just have a balance of ingredients in the sort of eastern part of the world that we don't have in the UK. The balancing of something that's so spicy and so sweet and so salty, and adding fish as a seasoning even in a dessert. You know, it takes a brave person to do that. But here it's just the everyday. This is unreal. Obviously, everything is in Thai, but just take your chance. If you're a foodie, and you're traveling in Thailand, this is the places you want to come to. Like I say, there's absolutely no English, which is perfectly fine. The people working speak a little, so she was able to tell me that it was duck, but obviously, having eaten it, you'd have guessed. But for breakfast, there's nothing better. Literally just enough spice in there now with the vinegar and the dried chili to give your mouth a little tingle, but to still be able to taste all of those flavours.
this could be with the pork noodle roll, with the noodle roll soup yesterday, the pork. This is up there probably with my 2 best dishes so far. Now, okay, some of you might be going, James, you've already had like 5 or 6 dishes and you're there for 2 weeks. This is true. However, a leader is a leader until he gets beaten, and these and the pork soup, I think, are the 2 to beat. And I don't think it's a coincidence that the 2 of my favourite dishes have had the offal. So they've had like liver and stomach and stuff in there, because ultimately all of that generates so much extra flavour in that broth. You get a real richness. It's like my favourite thing in Thailand, soup-wise, is probably like a boat noodle. Like it's thickened with blood of the animal, and that's what makes it so delicious. This is a solid 9 out of 10. This is like unreal. I may just have to make my 2 weeks now just going to places that Gary's gone to eat, because this is unreal. And the people here, you know, are ridiculously friendly, super happy, you know, everyone having a bit of gossip, and yeah, just, it's a great vibe, you know, there's no uncomfortableness, it's just unbelievably welcoming and friendly, which is what I love about the Thai people. You know, they call it the land of smiles for a reason, and I very much agree that they are that, you know, they're just happy people, and yeah, unbelievable. I'm going to finish this, head down to another store and get another dish, and then we'll see where we go from there, because I don't want to eat too much on every video, but I might talk a bit more in the videos of what I eat and where I am, so that I can get a few more videos for you guys in different areas. So one more dish maybe, and then we'll head back for a little refresh and then go out for lunch, because it's only 11 o'clock, so it's still only breakfast. So I have lunch, and then I'm going to probably hit a night market later on today as well, which is even better. So get these done. So next up from Gary's video is, I believe he said it was a Thai Chinese place, and they have a wide noodle that's actually filled with bits of dry shrimp, and they have it all along the counter there. They've got like sausage, pork, rolled egg, minced pork, and this looked delicious as well. It's a great area just to kind of walk up and down, and there's so many people and so many places to stop at, and yeah, just unbelievable experience. So thanks Gary for the video on YouTube. I will be sure to watch more and go to more places, but yeah, cab. So here we have the bowl. Got all the different textures in there, mixed noodles, crispy pork skin. And Chinese sausage. Again, it's not a spicy dish. It's the sausage is a little sweet. So I'm just sorting out my camera. The sausage is a little sweet. Again, I'm going to add a little bit of spicy vinegar. Just a little bit of dried chili in this one. I don't add too much into this one because the last one I overdid it a bit. So you've got in here, you've got tofu. amount of textures in this, it's just unreal. So that was it. I hit 2 stalls and I'm pretty full, to be fair, because both dishes were quite rich. Not fatty, but rich, and obviously there's fatty meats in them, but it certainly doesn't taste fatty. But it's a lot of flavours and absolutely delicious. I got cut short on that last one because they only had the one table out and a couple of people joined the table, and obviously they're just going about their daily lives. I didn't want to disturb them, so I shut off the camera early so that I could let them eat in peace and so that I can enjoy that food as well. So in there was like crispy pork, minced pork, egg, tofu, the wide noodle with the dried shrimp, bean sprouts, and it was just bloody delicious. Really, really good. Was it as good as the duck? Probably not. I do think that duck was a little bit special, but that's the end of the video. I'll put a little walk around at the wet market at the beginning or in the middle somewhere, because don't think it was in full action when I was there. Being a wet market, it could be that it was a bit late in the day because it's kind of just coming up to early lunchtime, so I was probably late getting there. However, if you ever do come down to this street, and I strongly recommend that you do, it's just a 5-minute walk up the road to the market. So if you're in the morning, maybe hit the market and then go down there for your food in the afternoon. But again, everybody was so pleasant and just super chill, and it's just nice. Obviously, again, didn't really know what I was ordering because I'm not a Thai reader or a Thai speaker, but again, certainly no disappointment. It was absolutely delicious. Added a little chili to it because I like it spicy, and like I said, there isn't a lot of spice in a lot of these dishes, like duck noodle soup and stuff like that. I think it was cow chow or something like that, like the fried noodle dish that I had. Again, just so tasty. So yeah, strongly recommend it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the next episode. Hopefully there should be a load of these for Thailand.